Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I am Jason, your host. What's it like to have norovirus, winter stomach flu, or whatever it's called? It's horrible, but like everything I say when something like this happens to me, I'm going to talk about it. So this is going to be a pretty gross video. I am absolutely worn out. I'm hopefully coming to the end of it. I'm trying to keep hydrated. In a way, it's worse this time out. This is the second time I've had norovirus. The first was when I was with Paola. And of course, me and Paola supported each other. We were there. And my mum helped us with getting stuff in and being there for us. So, what advice can I give you? Well, norovirus is a virus that you can get from many different ways. Usually from touching something that someone who's got norovirus has. The virus is quite hardy and can hang around on stuff for a long, long time. And it spreads very easily. But what happens if you get it? You're going to become one with your bathroom. You really are. First few days you'll just feel an unsettled stomach, a bit of nausea and a bit of diarrhea. This is when the virus is going through your system and it pretty much takes control of your lower colon. The cells there is where it likes to breed. It'll upset and stimulate your stomach in bad ways. And then you will have the overwhelming need to vomit. And you will resist it. And I'm telling you now, don't resist it. Because what's in your stomach needs to come out. And I know it's horrible, but you will feel such relief after that first time. Of course, you won't have much choice because the smell of what you'll be dealing with . Sorry, I just had to go back to the bathroom. So you're going to want to vomit. And you'll realise that the only way you can have peace for a few hours and rest for a few hours is if you empty out your stomach and your backside. Of course, you won't have a choice with your backside because, oh my God, it'll be pretty much the worst case of diarrhea you've ever had. As part of your lower colon is repurposed by the virus, the smell will be like nothing you'll ever want to smell again in your life. It will be evil incarnate. But the thing is this, you will have 1 to 2 to 3 days of vomiting. Thankfully, I've just come to the end of that. I'm no longer coming out this way, yay! And here's a tip for you. When you're going to vomit, be sitting on your toilet. Have a black bag to vomit into or something. Why? Because part of what will happen is you'll pretty much lose control of your lower bowels. So any kind of muscle jerking in your body, any kind of normal thing that will affect you, will cause your bowels to open. And if you're not on the toilet at the time, you're going to make a mess, and it's going to make you feel even worse. So yeah, I've been spending most of the last couple of days in between trying to sleep just sitting on the porcelain throne with my head in a black bag. Now, this isn't a life-threatening illness. It'll pass in, like, if you're unlucky, a week. You'll have it for a week. But it's what it does to your body. The dehydration and removal of your electrolytes. Remember, it's coming from both sides. You will lose all appetite, and I mean all appetite. You will not be able to eat anything or keep anything down. The best way to deal with it is get yourself, if you haven't got some dehydration sachets in, then just some, I find cold water, tiny bit of orange juice, not too much, because your body will rebel against any strong tastes. Well, you'll rebel against any strong taste, so you want something really bland, and then just add a little tiny bit of salt, a little tiny bit of sugar into the mix, just to give a little bit of your electrolytes back. Not enough for you to taste it. Oh God, no, not enough for you to taste it. It's got to be really mild. And basically, just sip, because if you try to take down a large amount of water, you are going to bring it back up violently. So, little tiny drinkies, and it's worse for older people and for younger people. It can massively dehydrate your body. Now, most people's body you can handle going with. I haven't really eaten since Thursday morning. Feels like it's been much longer. And I'm okay. I've got enough excess weight that it'll just mean I'll lose a bit of weight, that's it. But you need to get some liquids in you, because that's the danger, because people do die of norovirus and stuff like that. And it's not the norovirus, it's the dehydration. As we reported earlier, I ended up in a hospital because it was affecting my breathing and stuff. I thought it was food poisoning, I didn't think it was norovirus. And rest. Rest as much as you can. If you've got someone there to look after you, then wonderful. If you're on your own, then you're just going to have to be very careful about what you use your energy for, because you won't have much energy at all. I've ordered myself some food from the local supermarket, which will be delivered in a bit, and it's smoothies, some fruit smoothies, and some basic tiny little these naked bars with raw fruit in them. I'm going to try to just nibble on those and try to drink a few smoothies over the next couple of days, and come back to normal. But yeah, as you can tell, not in good shape. But these kind of situations, it's always best to talk about them while they're happening, so you get the real raw experience out there. There's not many people tell what it's like to have norovirus. Well, I am absolutely, as you can tell, shattered. I have little to no energy. I'm upstairs at the moment because the bathroom's up the stairs. And of course it affects your coping strategies, that you're dealing with all the other stuff you've got. But so today I'll try eating a little bit and drinking a little bit of smoothies, and generally keep myself going until my body decides it can cope with any kind of food. I can't even have soup or anything like that. My body is completely and totally rebelling against anything that's even the slightest bit food-wise at the moment. So yeah, you have to quantify what you can do and what you can get through. Even sitting up, that's why I'm sort of sitting at an angle, because even sitting upright is just too much effort at the moment. I've got literally nothing. Keep safe all, you wonderful special people.